Greetings, this is Frina Riamentra, half Elven YouTuber, and I come to you with my second part of my reaction to Critical Role Campaign 3, Episode 32. Recording this a lot later today because of scheduling conflicts. Okay. Let's see, I should be... no!
Acceleration to it, and in the way it moves, like it has that kind of.
Real quick, I don't know. I'm associated with Critical Role's YouTube, Twitch channels, or any of the other online content. Just a fan sharing with our fans. Real quick.
Hello, everyone. So I forgot to announce the end of the last episode.
Yes, you did.
All of our players leveled up to level 7. So, as part of that, we're going to go ahead and roll hit points now, based on their various class choices for this level up. And we'll begin on this end over here.
I want to see what the multi-classers do. That'll be the most interesting.
Sticking with the barb. Okay, go ahead and roll your d12 for me, buddy.
Come on. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, he got
That's a 12.
Yeah!
Holy shoot.
Come on.
Worked out my charter.
Right there.
Alrighty, all right.
Man,
We got Orem.
Let me roll my 2.
Oh, God.
It's a 4.
Better than a 2.
Little. He's little.
Okay.
What do we got for Imogen?
Oh god.
Come on, Image.
Destiny high roll.
That's a 4.
Oh.
I'm gonna try this little one.
What is that?
What do we got for Imogen?
Okay, I thought I saw a stat change. Nope.
What is that?
2.
Did you get
That's okay. It
I had
happens.
for transom.
Did you get
That's okay. It
I had
happens.
for transom.
I will roll a 6.
Wait.
Alrighty.
Nice.
Nice,
Not bad. Not bad.
I'm taking a level in Warlock.
Ooh.
Delilah's been in my head. 4.
Alrighty.
Nice.
4 solid.
Level in Blood Hunter, which makes me the highest Blood Hunter to have ever lived.
Extra damage on both these fuckers now.
Oh, yes.
I don't want Chetney to die and come back as the big bad. We won't make it.
No, that would end poorly.
That would have been delightful. All right. Well, that, I think, concludes our leveling up session. We'll get to see where this takes us in the next episode, coming up very soon.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I'm gonna try this little one.
What is that?
That's a 4.
Okay, hang on.
This little one.
What is that?
2.
Did you get
That's okay.
What class? You can put an extra level in.
Alrighty.
Nice,
Not bad.
I'm taking a level.
Well, that was a quick reaction to that. Now back onto the main thing. I just thought I saw.
Thicker feel to it, like a paint does. And he goes,
I think I missed.
so this is one of the bases of paints, but in the middle.
If you do that to all your-
it'll be in the primary. You're right. I'm sorry. Secondaries. You can mix them to make tertiaries if you prefer.
Yeah, let's go.
All in.
Creativity is bustling, Joe. There's no time to fucking waste.
All right, you're right. I'm sorry. And he goes and like grabs like 3 more magnets and sets them down on the table, runs over, and starts pulling off into the pots. One like.
Okay.
I'll clean that later.
Ask about the person who sold.
Yeah, so, you know when F.C.G came through for the first time
Okay, I
in
saw all
Dancer?
this.
Well,
I remember.
Yeah. Before to help me keep ration. Here in a few minutes,
Okay,
and we'll pick it from there.
Yeah.
See you in a minute.
Are we cool? What react to anything I don't know here? Yeah, I think there's some. I haven't seen this yet, though. I have to watch it.
Through what's new. Critical Role shop. The cuteness.
Yeah, I saw it.
Overpowering. Can you put donuts in this? Only one way to find out.
Fucking small.
Look at this. Isn't it? Stop.
Inputs and outputs.
Life needs things to live, but we're not actually living.
Yes.
We're dying.
That's the promotional clip.
Before
by the way.
I said, what's the deal with the name Ira? And he said, what do you mean? This game does not suck. You're the one who sucks.
You good, buddy? Boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
Oh, it says keep.
Okay.
Free time today, so I like get
this.
bread. Not all that.
And welcome back. So, picking back up as you exit Imahara Joe's back into the city of Bassaris to find your next location of fortune, what are you doing?
Oh God.
Oh my God.
We're going to Paragon's Call unless anyone has. Well, they're whispering about stuff, but we're going to Paragon's Call, right?
Just at the time, I might not
Unless
be
anyone
able
else has anything else to do.
I think that's where we're at.
Should we be concerned about if Odahan sees
If you're watching this right now,
Well, you've
Part
seen
3 and
her in
probably
your
won't be-
dreams, but she hasn't seen you. And
later into the night.
I'm pretty sure she's aware
of who she is.
She's in my dreams.
how do you know that?
I guess I don't. It just feels that way.
Do you talk to her in your dreams?
I have.
Oh. What is said?
So far, she just said, interesting, and kind of lunged at me.
Oh.
And then I woke up feeling like she'd maybe killed me.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's not a good indicator.
Not great,
Maybe that I was expecting.
Perhaps we should just maybe try and keep you a bit more concealed.
I mean, I can do that. Sure.
Or we don't worry about it because she wouldn't want to fuck with Bell's Hells.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Look, we got to have a little confidence in our identity if we're going to pull this off.
I do get the impression that she maybe controls a large force of very strong fighters.
And
So maybe
not-
she wouldn't be too intimidated by us.
Not just Paragon's Call, you mean?
Exactly.
Can we talk out what we are about to do? A little bit.
Yeah. Step one.
Sure.
Walk through the door.
Knock on the door.
Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I'm fucking it up already.
Just slow it down.
All right, I'm sorry.
See the plan.
Okay. Start over.
Step one.
Knock on the door.
Very good.
All right.
Step two.
Announce ourselves.
Very nice, Ashton. Yes.
Okay.
I almost had it.
Step three.
Ask to see our accommodations.
Huh?
I was going to say pass through the threshold, but I guess we could just...
I mean, I feel like we can...
You don't have to get so granular with it.
Well, you did.
For fuck's sake. Okay, look.
Fuck.
No, but I mean, how are we going to keep you low key, even at the gate?
I don't know.
Or maybe we just meet this thing head on.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I'm not in a challenging way, but I mean, like, you know,
head on.
Maybe you call it out.
Apply directly to the forehead.
Well, no, but a few times you've done magic that have turned you purple and lost your hair. Maybe you could do something like that and change your appearance again while we'll go in there.
Like,
Turn yourself purple again or whatever
I
you were.
mean,
Or we could shave your head.
Or that.
I mean, I could try to do some sort of spell that would cause the stone to flare up, and maybe it would do something. We could try. Sure.
I'm all for stone flares, I
Right.
suppose.
I'm gonna just
Just fuck with wild magic just cause.
Mm-hmm.
That's what,
Yeah.
what's there for.
Fuck with the wild magic?
I am going to
Yeah, let's fuck with wild magic.
Fuck with the wild magic?
Yeah.
twin spell.
I go to the frozen north.
Twin spell catapult at first level.
What are you gonna fling?
I'm just gonna pick up a couple rocks and fling them in opposite directions as we're walking.
Ouch!
And that will set off the.
Like fire off, you hear the faint ripple of the air being broken through at a massive speed as the rocks just vanish from view. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
Someone is dead 5 blocks over.
Yeah, drop a penny off the Empire State Building.
No, I'm gonna do this one. Oh wait, I can't. I can't do it like that.
No, yeah. 2D10. You can do it. I believe in you, Lore.
Thank you. Hold on, I gotta find 10.
Oh my god.
Shut up!
Gotta find the right D10. That's not the right one.
And she's got to search for it in the smallest rolling area ever.
I don't know how to read this because I'm not sure what I
What's the double digit one?
Why'd
Oh, you know what? I
only did a sing. I did both singles. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I'm gonna do it. Single and a double.
You gotta pick which one's hundreds and
45. Isn't that what I got before? No.
No.
We hope.
Both rocks. And your feet lift off the ground.
Oh.
And you're just kind of hovering there.
Oh, shit.
As if you had cast a levitate spell on yourself.
Okay.
Do I look different?
Yes, you do.
You look taller.
This will work perfectly.
Yeah.
Low-key
This will
is the
definitely
name.
Do we have a
not
robe?
draw any attention.
We could just
We have ropes. Yeah, we have things.
maybe we could just throw a robe on you and then they won't see that your feet
playground.
aren't hitting the ground.
There's a part of me that thinks maybe if she really, if she really is visiting you in your dreams, she probably knows you.
It can, like, sense you.
Probably.
If that's what's happening.
You know, Fern, we haven't really had a moment to unpack this whole you being Rudis-born thing.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's right.
Do you have dreams? Like Imogen?
I have a lot of dreams, but nothing to do with the moon.
Do you ever dream about the future? I say floating next to you.
All the time.
Wait, levitate. Do you have to stay in one place?
Yeah.
with
Correct.
levitate?
You can go up and down.
Okay, hold my hand and just drag me. Okay.
Yeah. Dynasty.
Yeah, you're a balloon, essentially.
Okay. Balloon.
Inception.
I don't have dreams like you. But I don't know. I that's not something that I felt in my bones. That I was probably Rudis-born, but you know, maybe that's not something that you just know right away, obviously.
The bones tell me nothing.
The bones.
They don't.
All right, well, I don't know. I guess we should start with step 1 and go knock on the door.
Knock on the door is a solid start.
All right.
I think hold on. Look, Orm, if it looks like he's got concerns.
We were going to get a hideout.
We were?
We were.
Oh, yeah, to stash.
To lay low with Treshy. We don't have that.
We have a vehicle though.
Okay.
And you know what? Joe Lax has a whole lot.
Exactly.
So we kind of have a hideout.
And we have the Callaway Castaway.
I mean,
We
that
do
is
have
a
a
definite hideout.
That's out of town.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so
we
close.
Can go there.
It took us quite a while to get there.
Like an hour. It took longer because we fought that giant thing. It's not.
Okay.
And honestly, getting out of town is probably better.
We'll see him coming.
So
we can cut the bridge after we cross.
Oh, strand ourselves.
No, hideout.
We have an airship.
Do we want to try and take care of that before we
No. Hell no.
Take care of what?
What, a hideaway?
finding a hideout real
Finding
quick?
a slightly nearer hideaway. We got one. We're good.
And we have a hole that people can breathe in for 9 minutes and 59 seconds.
Exactly. And we just open it back up whenever we need to. Get him to the castaway. Callaway castaway. hideaway. What are we calling it?
Yeah, that's
I can think of
the lake cast.
so many ways that could possibly go wrong, but I'm still into it.
So we sort of have a hideout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have you
Floating.
floating.
Should I put like a
recognizable
my scarf up?
to the person we're going to see?
I mean, that's my question. Do you want to be recognizable or do you want to be unrecognizable?
How long do y'all think I'm gonna float?
I don't know.
What if I float forever?
I mean,
Your other things lasted for a day.
So maybe I'll just float for a fucking day.
I think at the very least you're going to float till it isn't funny anymore.
This is the best.
This is going to be interesting. How are you going to sleep?
Honestly,
Maybe it's
probably
the best
really
ever.
comfortably.
Just
Just
maybe
relax.
tie
What
a
happens if
string
you
to
just
my
relax?
foot.
Go limp.
Let go of me. Let
What
go.
happened?
Let go of me. Do I just keep floating up or am I staying still?
No, I mean, you're still floating wherever you were.
But I'm not moving.
I'm going to
Yeah,
try to
here's
turn her sideways.
Okay, she goes sideways.
Just for a
Stay that
spin
way?
and see what
Yeah.
happens.
oh,
Here's a hypothetical.
Imogen just.
Whoa, 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 too fast, too fast.
Here's a hypothetical. Shit goes sideways. We gotta run.
Telekinetic shot.
We gotta run. What do you do? Can you run?
Nope.
We can drag her.
Yeah.
I'll hitch myself to her and speed away.
we can tie her to the
that
back
I
of
am
the
very
crawler.
fast.
She can be like a little flag.
Can't you go up?
Yeah.
How high?
I just keep going up.
You keep going up.
Are we in
About
the
20
middle of
feet
the
around.
thoroughfare?
Hey, don't draw so much attention to yourself. Get the fuck back down here.
Telekinetic shot. Come back down. We're fine. It's fine. Let's just.
You know, I feel like we just need to fly by the seat of our
Yeah,
pants.
come on. We gotta make some.
Yeah, we gotta do something. And you know what?
Absolutely, Orem says as he thinks about the totally viable plan Imogen thought about 37 days ago.
We have a hideout.
Well, and also that plan kind of went away because someone used our bead of capturing bubble thing and it broke. There's been a lot of broken
Sometimes I do
rocks.
stupid shit. What do you fucking want?
She's talking about the thing that I broke.
Oh, you broke something?
Yeah, he
I
broke
break
something.
everything I touch.
I just
It's
assumed
magical.
that I broke it. That's fucking crazy.
I'm broken inside.
God, we
I feel like I did that too.
Wow. No.
that was really
You're
so
not.
intense.
But really, that was
We're
that was
gonna
pretty
figure out
solid.
what this is. You're not broken.
Killing machine. All right, let's go.
My
Your
sword
arc.
is yours. Let's
He's
do it.
starting to believe.
Okay.
Nothing like weaponizing someone's damage.
Become the Neo you were meant to be.
My
Horrible
eyes
person.
didn't turn red. They've just been blue too long.
Oh
Their
no.
natural shade is.
Orem, as you are all walking in
Oh,
the direction of the seat of disdain, just walking past individuals in the street, you generally keep a very watchful, keen eye of anyone in your vicinity. One person that's kind of walking down the road on the outskirts, about maybe a block away, kind of keeping an eye over in the direction of the wall, looks back, doesn't even notice you, but just walks past you. A familiar female Unia, orc elf hybrid, thin, dark leather clad physique, cloak, hood, heavy belt, many pouches. You recognize this to be Artanavo. The bounty hunter that shot you
Yes,
briefly
who
with a
shot me with
crossbow
the
while you
crossbow
were looking for
here in
Gurge.
Oh my gosh.
We snuck into that. We snuck into her.
Yeah. Well, how did?
We
Oh,
don't
that's
know much
right.
about Artana other than they're a badass. Their sister ran the tavern or pub that they were
Correct.
laying in.
Yeah.
Oh,
she was
yes. Yeah.
What is she doing here?
Artanavo. But she
She was
has.
a merc who was hired to get Gurge just in it for
Gurge.
the money, if I'm
Yes.
remembering correctly.
Oh, wow.
And they're about a block away.
Yeah, they just like kind of walked past. You
No,
get
they don't.
you gauge them kind of looking back at the wall around the seat of disdain, and they keep walking.
They're Preo Medali's sister.
Nice notes, Laura. Nice notes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to slip away and follow
Wait, did
at a distance.
Artana see us?
didn't seem to, at the moment, pay much attention.
Arms on the hut.
I didn't even tell anyone. I tapped Fern's knee and said, "I'll be right back."
Okay. You kind of follow at a distance, and you watch Artana kind of duck into the side of two buildings and essentially kind of like separate off from the rest of the main street. And you glance over and see them almost like blocking around. Do you continue to follow?
Sorry, didn't follow the visual. So
you're walking down the main road. They
Yeah.
begin to pass by.
Yeah.
You turn around and watch, and after a short walk, you see them duck off the main road into essentially like an alley between two buildings that kind of parallels the exterior perimeter of the wall.
Yeah, but I will crouch down even lower than my 3'3" height and creep along.
Make a stealth check for me.
Okay. That's not bad. That is a 19.
19. Okay. You continue forward, watching Artana step down the alley, and then she stops. Just kind of stands there.
Hey. Sorry.
Looks back over the shoulder.
Not sure if you remember me.
I remember. You just saw her, right?
Yeah.
Can I help you?
I really was just struck by the fact that I'm seeing you here. What brings you to town?
I'm just visiting an old friend.
Insight check. She's lying to me, but 17.
17?
Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty clear in what she's saying, but you get just enough of a sense based on all the context around that it's probably more to it than that, if it's even true.
DM, help me remember in the past, because I do not have a great memory.
Mm-hmm.
Artanovo is after Gurge.
Correct.
Gurge was got ultimately for Treshy, right? Because Treshy had his underling.
Correct.
Who had Gurge and Wendigoth down below underneath the tower.
Yes.
So she'd been hired by Treasure.
Hired by... Or Treshy's underling. So she could have been hired by either Treshy himself or Treshy's elf lordling.
Mm-hmm.
Folly Detrana?
Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
Doing great.
Okay, well, no beef. Really was just bumped by the coincidence.
Yeah. Stay safe.
Okay.
She just keeps walking.
I hightail it back to the group.
What's it
Okay.
That's why she's not working for Treshy still.
If I come back and just spill all that, I don't know if she's still working for Treshy or just the highest bidder right now, but I feel like we should, as much as I hate to say it, move now.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what that means, her on the game board.
Let's get in there.
Yeah, we might not be the only ones sent to get Treshy, also.
Or
someone is sent to get us.
Yeah, one or the other. She didn't seem like she could have maybe gone
Also,
for me then and there.
One person against the 7 of us is a little ballsy.
Maybe she has nothing to do with us.
Maybe.
Maybe she's meeting up with more.
Or she's just an informant, to your point, more of a spy.
We're not that quiet. I mean, all things considered.
No.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what else to do other than make noise.
Stepping closer to the outskirts, now like early afternoon here in Bassaris, you come to the familiar double large gates, the doors that lead into the inner courtyard of the perimeter wall, the Seat of Disdain. As you kind of approach, you can see at the top, kind of glancing over the side, there's a couple of armored Paragon's Call figures with crossbows, so just kind of like keep an eye as you approach. By the way, your levitate drops.
Oh,
I'm levitating.
10 minutes.
About 10 minutes, yeah.
I'm levitated.
So, last call for somebody to have any common sense. Going once.
I'm
going
putting my
twice.
hood up and just kind
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Step 1.
Person looks further over.
According to plan. Very good.
Wait, where is our
Who is
crawler?
this? What do you want?
Where's what?
of. We left it at Joe's.
Okay.
We're Bell's Hells. We were
Maybe
here
we should
to
have brought it.
see Ratanish, so just let us in.
Leans back before you
Please.
even finish.
Hello.
The doors begin to open up just wide enough to allow one person at a time.
Drop the motherfucking gate.
But you go ahead and look past the gap between the doors now. I'm gonna murder all of you. I know, fair enough. And
Where
revealing-
are our accommodations? Step 3.
You skipped step 2.
Step 2.
It's okay.
Announce ourselves. No, we already announced ourselves. He did step 2.
Yeah, we're coming in. Hi.
Stepping into the courtyard, you can see there are a number of Paragon's Call figures in the center here. And the familiar courtyard space that some of you have seen at least. You see there's like a defunct or currently not being operated rune crawler in the corner near the wall where the doors are. There's looks to be a tent set up. It looks like there's a mammoth crawler on the opposite side, and there's a large section of boxes and crates that are currently being checked and loaded onto this mammoth crawler.
There's workers loading them?
There are Paragon's Call members.
Yeah. Can I read it, their lips? What are they saying?
The moment they're not communicating anything, there's just one person going through and checking things. Other folks are just kind of lifting them for damage and then putting them up onto the side.
As we move forward here, I will keep dipping back in that direction to see if I catch any snippets of anything.
Okay.
Same crawler we saw Odahan on.
I have to check something.
Yes. And then beyond the way, there's a small fire pit, a little section of rock, and you can see all manner of just materials, barricades, so some train dummies in the far end, and the actual stronghold of the Seat of Disdain looms before you. As you kind of walk through, the guard that was on the top of the wall comes back down and is kind of stepping up beside your group. Word's got around that Tanya should be here shortly. Just, I guess, hang tight.
Any particular place, or just stand here in the middle of the court like a bunch of assholes?
Like a bunch of assholes. Please.
All right.
Heads back up onto the rampart. A few moments pass, and then eventually you see a few figures, one of which is Ratanish, emerging from the stronghold. Arms out, kind of well, it was good to see you. I'm glad you finally came around.
We had a little bit of business to take care of. It took the time it was going to take, and so we're in town for a little while. We figure we could make a little bit of money while we're here. See if you need anything.
Indeed. Well, I will say very much your performance in the Death Wish made me quite a bit of gold. I appreciate the fantastic display of recklessness.
Oh, thank you.
Quite delightful. Universally. So this is your crew, right? I recognize some of you from the race, yes.
I hope no one else from the call was mortally wounded in the race.
Nothing that couldn't be corrected. We are very used to people getting very messed up in the race. In fact, some of them kind of rely on it.
Oh.
I'm keeping an eye out for Odahan or the old guy.
Lewdness Tower.
Sure.
The Martin.
Oh, a perception check. I'm so good at perceiving. Cocked. Perceiving. Hey. Wait. 20. Oh.
Not too bad. Glancing about here, you see that there doesn't seem to be a figure that resembles Odahan visible in your current periphery. You do catch, with the 20 perception, the wind's picking up a little bit, and you can see a little bit of cloud cover starting to push in just from that faint bit. You see like the banners and stuff from the top, like flickering loudly. You can hear the sound of it kind of moving and tearing against the wind. There's probably going to be some sort of a brief dust storm to come through here shortly.
We have goggles and stuff from the race, right?
Yeah, you guys have like a...
Sure, I'm gonna put mine down. Wrap my scarf around my face.
Okay.
Prepare for it.
Well, regardless, I'm glad you made it. We are excited to have you to be helping with us. It is fortuitous timing. We are doing a very large shipment out of the city very soon, and we need people to keep watch while we're away.
So, well, it's perfect. We've got some time to kill. We were planning on spending a bit of time in the city anyway, and this is a good way to fill our pockets while we're here.
Perfect. It's low stakes. Primarily, for the first time us working together, I just want to make sure that you're reliable, and it's not entirely uncommon for us to have individuals trying to break in. So just keeping an eye out for reprobates.
I'm a big fan of low responsibility, high violence possibilities.
Well, you've come to the right place, my friend. Okay. So, we've spoken before. I cannot remember names. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Let's get you situated. We have set aside a room board for all of you to be able to rest for a bit.
Excellent. I was going to ask if we should stay offside or not.
No, we have places in the barracks below. Also, if anyone requires any sort of a weaponry, armor up, things that...
I'd like a uniform.
Well, we can, after some time, give you a means of uniform. Yes, we can do that.
That just helps me get into the role, the job, immerse myself.
All right. Well, we do have yellow cloaks, and we can get those to you. Come with me. And he turns around, and his kind of flanking, you can't tell if they're bodyguards or protectors, but you do recognize them as some of the figures that were at the ball as well. That are walking around with him. They continue to pass beside. You see that one of them looks to be a human, and the other is a half-orc. And you see a third waiting at the stronghold is a little gnome that kind of meets up with you. So it's like a group of 4 all together with Rotanish, and they seem to be kind of his accompanying bodyguards.
They're like flanking us?
They're not flanking you guys, but they're definitely like keeping around his flank.
Okay.
Just in case anybody gets too close. And as you walk past, you can see other figures kind of looking out. A couple people recognize you as you walk through the area and kind of catch them, even like, ha ha! Hey! Yeah. Like other people kind of like whispering, excited to have new blood. And of course, you made quite a display in the middle of town not too long ago. So you are that brief window of local celebrity hasn't quite worn off yet. But while fresh to you, and familiar to you, Ferd, as your furry incursion into this place once before. Furry incursion. Indeed, furry incursion. You enter the interior of the low-lit stronghold itself on the base floor.
We're doing it. We're in.
Here, these fortified walls and halls kind of bend to the right and left immediately after you go through the front doors. And it curves down these long stretches of stone hallway with a number of doors off to the side. You kind of bank around and down past a few doors, around again, and to the left. This is on the opposite end of the front door. You can see there's like a war room that enters. There's stairs that lead up to a large advanced platform where there's a long table with chairs around it. Looks like there are banners hanging in it. There are boxes and crates around. There looks to be some sort of sketching implements and a large map on the wall, the Hellcatch. Continuing past that into the next hallway to the right and down, there is a door on the left that Rotanish opens and turns back to you all. So, this is where your quarters will be. There are, I don't think we have enough cots for everyone prepared. Maybe we weren't aware it was quite as large a group with you. I will look for a few to be placed in here. Might be a bit cramped for now, but you'll figure your thing out. But there should be lockboxes for each of you for your personal belongings. Keep close eye. Things sometimes do go vanishing if you're not careful or you're a heavy sleeper. But just, maybe don't keep all of your very luxurious belongings upon yourself at all times. You'll be okay. But yeah, welcome to sit up in here. We'll do more of a full tour once you've gotten yourself situated. So, welcome to the call. He gets to walk away.
As he walks away, can I get a vibe check on his armor class and current hit points as compared to mine?
Sure. His armor class.
He seems much nicer than I expected him to be. You know, just very, like, accommodating and...
I mean, he's not trying to, like,
armor class is
put on a front.
Good as yours.
Okay.
And what's the other one you're asking for?
Hit points. Current hit points.
Current hit points, quite a bit more than yours.
Ooh.
Cool.
Little toot squeaks out.
Quite a bit.
And then he walks away, and the other figures kind of stand there watching, and the little gnome kind of creeps by and goes, "Hey, welcome." And he just kind of darts off down the hall
Thanks
after him.
for being so cordial.
Everybody's so nice.
You know where the weapons room is? I think
we're being set up.
We got weapons.
I want to see what sort of shit's available.
It's about this time that across the other side of the hall, the door opens and Minotaur comes pushing through.
Here it comes.
And this Minotaur also was present for the ball in Drusar.
Shit.
One of the ones that was accommodating for Tanish.
There
Sips
was
through.
a Minotaur there.
I'm looking.
I feel like I would have made a note.
Kind of glances down at the rest of you. All right. I'm to show you your way around.
Oh, you're giving us the tour.
I am. I'm Ruckmund.
Ruckman.
Ruckmund.
What a big, strong name.
Thanks.
Rockman.
Rockman or Rockmund?
Ruckmund.
Enemy from Mega Man.
So, you've seen the room. You've seen the war room. Most of these chambers are barracks. There's an armory kind of by the entranceway. Just go ahead and go left. And as he kind of follows you guys, you see like slung on his back on like a leather harness, there is a large curved, almost an executioner's axe that is like slung over that it's almost completely hidden by his shoulders, the way it's sit back there, except for the little corner blade that now peeks out the lower half of his body.
Damn.
Do you ever stab yourself on that by accident?
Well, eventually, all the scars build up a resistance. Keeps walking. And he's like wide enough to the point where the hallway almost like scrapes him shoulder to shoulder, but he just kind of pushes through. It's almost like you know, in Labyrinth, the cleaners that like push them through. He's like that behind you. Like he's pushing forward, and you have to keep moving, or else he's just gonna bump into you.
It's just like the horn scrapes that go all the way down.
Pretty much.
Like rails.
But yeah, kind of pushed, almost like backtracking now towards the hallway where you first entered and down the corner until eventually you move past a door that he like slams open to the side and kind of gestures into it.
Little rough on the hinges, that can be.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I don't know my own strength. Waits for you all to enter. This is the armory.
Whoa.
We have all manner of standard breastplates, weapons if acquired, ammunition. If you need anything, axes, blades, daggers.
It's good for us to just
Ooh,
use stuff.
I'm gonna go get a dagger and stick it back in my thigh holster. I lost my
There you
last
go.
one on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have tiny guns for monkey hands?
What about teeny tiny daggers? What if he has teeny tiny daggers?
Like little, yeah.
I would
What's
give
the
him a tiny
smallest
sling.
little weapon you have?
You could also.
Smallest weapon?
I think I always thought a sling could also be makeshift.
Yeah.
Kind of like goes over and starts rummaging through this like open chest, this like storage chest on the side. Things are like falling out the side. Ting, 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 ting. A shield like goes and rolls. Super loud, echoing throughout the chamber, and it like pulls in and rips out this tiny little throwing dart. It's almost like a kunai. Like, you know, there's the handle on it. It doesn't have the loop, but it just has a singular point. It's like loose probably, and it looks so small in his hand.
This'll work.
And Mr. kind of crawls over your shoulder.
Do you want this? Strike a pose. Ooh, so tough. What a tough boy.
Maybe you should hold it, this side.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you guard the arm.
At some point. Okay. Practice your form.
Reverse grip, they call
Nothing
it.
bad is going to come of this.
Oh, where is Mister? Where's Mister?
Oh, he's here.
Oh,
There he is.
keep it on the set. Keep it to our prop.
Burping him?
Yeah.
Burping him, and it hits his first weapon.
A little bit. That's all that's going to happen.
He's just like slowly stabbing her shoulder from behind.
Ammunition is good. Do you have any, explosives or black powder in case there's, an invasion launch? Do we have to set, an ambush?
That's actually a very good idea. Yeah.
I don't anticipate this, but, that's what we do.
Firearms, black powder, ammunition. What kind of ammunition? Do we just crossbow rounds?
Dynamite.
You're all pretty new here, and you're asking for some tall orders. You got a little bit of a trial period here before we get
I'm honestly
you all
just.
the
I'm,
munition.
this was just questions. These are not
So
necessarily.
they're probationary.
This is not necessarily requests. We just blew through all of our shit during the race. So
Understood. No, we do have a powder munitions expert that works in our team, both assembling all that, but they're elsewhere below.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, you want
Below? How far down does it go?
Oh, there is a basement below and 3 floors above.
Wow.
And a roof.
What are you guys shipping again?
Not entirely sure. Best don't ask questions.
Yeah, traditionally you don't ask.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's a...
So how many soldiers are here?
Well, present here about 40 within the stronghold, and then we have patrols in the city of about 20, patrols outside the city of about 50, and then a few separate
So I feel like the ship
liaisons that
next
work
episode.
with other cities and areas
Of the
throughout
world, not
the
the
continent.
three.
So I'd say I think our total number is somewhere in the
3.
200s, 300s.
And who's the big boss? Who's in command of all these forces?
Oh, that would be Odahan.
Odahan.
Yes. Have you met Odahan? I think some of you did.
I have not had the pleasure, no.
She's around here somewhere. I'm sure she'll make herself known.
Great.
Kind of goes over and looks over on the side wall and pulls off these kind of mustard yellow capes, cloaks. And you see the pull, kind of takes a few and does a count and throws a few over his arm until eventually there's just a giant bundle of yellow cloaks, begins passing them out to all of you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking like a train. Yeah.
Oh, good looking out. All right. Yes, I'll lead you to the next floor.
Oh.
Goes ahead and leads you along, back down the hall near where your barracks were stationed.
We're on first, going to second?
Correct.
Okay.
And I just want to keep track of stairwells going up. Is it continuous stairwells?
Well, the first stairs that you come to are at the end of the hall from where he emerged. Just leads up to the secondary floor. There isn't like a bunch of staircases in one area, but you do see stairs that go
I'm
up.
curious about. Okay.
Leading into the second floor, you do notice other similar repetitions of barrack chambers. There are a few doors that are partially ajar. You can see in one room there's a few soldiers that are playing cards at a table. And you do come across the opening kind of in the same space where the war room was in the lower floor. You now see is a series of long tables arranged, and this is kind of a mess hall area. You can see there's already a smell in there of old dried food, possibly a bit of musky mold. And there's nobody currently eating in there, but it looks like there was a meal not too long ago that hasn't been completely cleaned up yet. But this room in here for a few dozen people to eat comfortably amongst all the various scattered tables. You also see beyond that what looks to be the entrance to a small kitchen area that's kind of hidden off to the corner. This isn't a full block hallway, but it's like a 3-wall hallway, and then that goes around the perimeter of the space. And on the far end corner, that's where the kitchen itself is installed. Kind of shows you around. Looks like this is where most of the meals are had. This is where there are you'll be relegated to a specific squad over some time, and that's when the some certain squads at certain times will be eating together. But for now, you can just kind of join in when you need to, I suppose. But don't eat too much. We have limited stores, and people get very angry if you're taking more than you should.
Are there any areas that are off limits?
For now, we'll say there's no reason to go to the basement. Be escorted if you decide to wander elsewhere when you're not being asked to, but for now, it would not reflect well on your first day.
Oh, no.
Okay, on that nice note, I say we're going to call it quits for part 2. There shall be continued part 3, but that'll be posted way later tonight after I recorded after getting back from work. Let's see. I was not expecting like the chore I had to do earlier to be started so late, which is why I couldn't do it all day. I'm sorry about that, but anyway, thank you for joining me. This is Frina Rina Mentra, the half-elven YouTuber, and I wish thee good fortune in the quest of life.